Steel City. Is everybody ready to go? It's proclaimed the greatest radio show.
Arizona Diamondbacks second baseman Jean Segura has been on a tear to open the season, finally looking like he did in his rookie season with Milwaukee. He was originally traded to Milwaukee from the Angels in that Zach Greinke deal back in 2012, and in his first full season in 2013, he quickly became one of the best hitting shortstops in the game with a huge first half of the season. Unfortunately, he was unable to keep that steady production, and he fell off drastically over the second half of that rookie season. However, he still ended up with a .294 average, a .329 on-base percentage, hit 12 home runs with 10 triples, and added 44 stolen bases. And he was expected to bounce back from that poor second half, considering he was just a rookie going into his second season. It didn't happen though, and he never really lived up to the expectations he set on himself that first season. Over the next 2 years with Milwaukee, in 1,073 at-bats, Segura produced 11 home runs along with 45 stolen bases while failing to keep his on-base percentage even over the 300 mark. Meanwhile, his defense has always been subpar for the shortstop position. Now, this past offseason, the Brewers traded Segura to the Arizona Diamondbacks for starting pitcher Chase Anderson, second baseman Aaron Hill, and shortstop Isan Diaz. This immediately, at least to me, looked like a win for Milwaukee. They got a good return, as well as opened up a spot for top shortstop prospect Orlando Arcia, a guy that we should see at some point this season. The Diamondbacks, though, have seen excellent returns early on from Segura here, and they may have found their long-term leadoff hitter. One smart move they made with Segura was moving him off the everyday shortstop role and moving him over to second base to take some pressure off of him on the field. And Segura seems to have resurrected his career here in the early going with Arizona. He's on fire at the plate right now. You look on the season, he's hitting .347 with a .374 on base percentage. Already has 4 home runs, 4 doubles, along with 2 triples. Knocked in 15 runners already. Has 11 runs scored. Added 3 stolen bases and has 2 walks compared to 11 Ks in 95 at-bats. If you look, that .347 average, that's 5th in the National League. The 15 RBIs is 7th in the National League, although I have a hard time believing he's going to keep that up. And the stolen bases 3 is 9th in the National League right now. He's currently sitting on a 6-game hit streak. And this guy has always had good speed, but wasn't hitting the ball with authority over the past 2 seasons, but he's come out this season and he's hitting the ball hard. He's being patient at the plate. Not that he's going to take a ton of walks or anything. This guy never really took too many walks, and he's not going to have the highest on-base percentage or anything, but he's swinging the bat real well right now. And he should be able to score a ton of runs hitting in front of Goldschmidt. And let's not forget, they're going to be getting A.J. Pollock back at some point this season as well. And another guy like in Arizona is Jake Lamb. It looks like he's having a breakout season there at third base for the Diamondbacks. And also Brandon Drury. I want to see Drury get some more playing time. I've watched this guy through the minor leagues, and he can seriously hit. And if he can step up and be a hitter, Jake Lamb steps up and has his breakout season. Goldschmidt does the same old thing he always does, get Pollock back healthy. And if Segura can be that guy we seen in 2013, I mean, they could have some good things going here offensively. But the big question really is this the real Jean Segura? Like I said, over the past 2 seasons, it really hasn't been this type of player. But I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Right now, it's all systems go for Segura and really the entire Diamondbacks offense. They've looked good in the early going. The real question is Greinke and Shelby Miller. They need to turn around their slow starts to the season, get this pitching staff in order. If they can cut down on some of these runs they're letting up, I think this team has a real shot to stay in this race. And even though I picked them to finish in third place this season, I think they can stay in the race. JK47, we talked about it earlier in the season. He actually thinks the Dodgers are going to drop off a little bit. Arizona's going to come in second place in that division while the Giants win that division. But they do have a good shot to make the playoffs, and we'll have to see. I mean, there's a lot of questions still, but if Jean Segura can hit like he has been, play some good second base. He already played a little bit of shortstop, but he's not going to be playing there very much with Nick Ahmed, and you also got Chris Owings who can play shortstop as well. But Jean Segura, they need him to hit well. If he can keep this up, he'll stay at the top of the lineup. He has a ton of speed, like I was saying. Not the greatest on-base percentage, but he's going to score a ton of runs in front of these big hitters like Goldschmidt. If you want to hit us up, you can hit us up on Twitter at bet_the_spread. You can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/betthespread. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like this video. Peace.